This is the Sports Dynasty Podcast. I'm Trevor, and this is Juan. I feel like we haven't been here for a while. It feels so long since we last been with you guys.
I actually don't remember the last time we recorded. I think it was a week ago, right?
Yeah, it was definitely was. Yeah, Tom Brady. Yeah, it was definitely like a week ago. But it felt like longer than that. But anyway, we're here. You know what to do. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. We are on Apple Podcasts. Just go to your Apple Podcast apps, type our names in, and you'll see us there. We're also available on any other podcast platforms that you guys so choose to use. We're also on Facebook and Instagram. Just type in Sports 90 Podcast. You'll see us there. Be a part of the conversation. Well, Super Bowl Sunday is upon us.
I wonder how many people remember that.
Yeah.
This is like the most quiet Super Bowl week ever.
Yeah, definitely. Especially with everything that happened yesterday with James Harden, the NBA trade deadline definitely took some of the shine off of Super Bowl week. Because honestly,
we'll be having that episode out soon.
Oh, yes. Yes, we will. The Super Bowl Sunday, Super Bowl week was kind of boring. Very boring. It was
quiet.
Very quiet, except for, I'm not going to lie to you, and the NBA trade deadline definitely took over because I'm not going to lie to you, I forgot about the NFL award ceremony. I definitely forgot about that.
Me too.
I totally forgot about it. I know who won. I mean, I wasn't going to watch it anyway because who the hell watches award shows anymore? Like, who does that anymore? But hey,
I haven't watched the NFL honors since before the first Steve Harvey one. And I don't remember when that was.
I think 2017, 2018.
Oh, so then there you go. It was maybe 5 years ago. Then I don't remember.
Yeah. Who watches award shows?
I don't watch it.
Anyway, but
well, this one we called each and every award down to the T.
Yeah, we did.
This one was actually really easy. But it goes to show why they need to change up the awards thing in general, because a lot of some of these, like Rodgers MVP, was so underwhelming. Cooper Kupp getting the Offensive Player of the Year, it wasn't enough. You know, like,
nah.
We had a show about this before. I forget which episode.
I agree with Juan. 100% have a specific award for each position like do in college. To me, it's more value to these awards if you do it that way. I just say, all right, fine.
Yeah, or you give every player their due.
Yes, say yes. This person won the MVP, but he did have a star offensive lineman to protect this person. Or, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was offensive player of the year, but he did have people to block for him and schemes work well for him. So yeah. I don't know. I don't really like this style, how they do it now, but I think one idea was actually really good, and I hope. Well, they probably won't, because you know how they're not going to do that. Of course not.
Hell no, not going to do that.
But I really think that'd be a good idea. But we should probably do that next year. Our own Sports 90 Podcast NFL awards thing. We should probably do that.
I like where your head is at.
Yes, absolutely. We should do that.
We'll do that for season 4. Season 4 Sports Dynasty Football.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
We'll do our own awards. I'm gonna make up names for each one too.
Interesting. Actually, we could definitely work on that one. That'd be really fun. That'd be really fun. But anyway, so let's go with these awards, the NFL honors show really quickly.
Yeah, literally for like a minute, because again, we called it Rodgers being MVP. Called it. It was, I knew, because I'm gonna explain to you why it was obvious for each award. It's because I know how these voters work at this point. Being around the sport for over 15 years, I know how these dumb voters vote, and they like either like the best quarterback is the one that normally gets the award. I'll say about 90% of the time, and they're never going to give the MVP to a wide receiver because unfortunately a quarterback is giving them the ball, and if their quarterback is good, in Cooper Kupp's case, Matthew Stafford, it's impossible for him to get the award. So X that. Now let's go into the other way. So Tom Brady was basically his only competition, him as an Aaron Rodgers. Because said there was 3. I don't remember. Do you know who the third person was? I have no idea. Was it Kupp?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
That's how much we paid. I don't care. I swear. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm busy just doing my bets for the NBA stuff. I put my phone down. I'm watching some TV. I'm getting alerts. I hear rookie of the year, defense rookie of the year. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm looking through my phone. I'm like, and I went to actually open the app to know what they were talking about. Like, why am I seeing these awards things right now? And I'm like, oh, the award show is today. Wasn't it always on a Saturday? What happened to that?
Yes, they used to be on a Saturday. The day before the Super Bowl, they always do that.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know what they're thinking. Maybe they changed it up a little bit, but
Yeah, I'm like, because I'm like, it used to be Saturdays, but
It
whatever.
used to be on a Saturday, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, the wars thing. I don't give a rat's ass. Like, you watching TV, and I'm seeing all the wars. I'm like, yo, we called this and this and this and this and this and this and this. I should have been on them. I would have won money. Oh well.
That actually would have been a really good idea.
What, to bet on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
I should have. I don't know why I didn't. I'm dumb. Whatever. Oh, I know why I didn't bet on it, because those props were out before it went live in New York. When it went live in New York, they took it out. That's why. It was their week 16 and 17. It wasn't their week 18.
Trash.
I remember I was really upset. Cause that was an easy $200 right there. And I called it right. Every award, I call right down the middle. But Jamar Chase winning the award, the dude was just ridiculous. Micah Parsons, unanimous, easy. Burrow getting comeback player, easy. Vrabel getting the award, easy. He won with half his team gone, even though he completely crapped the bed in the playoffs. Colin was saying that they should put playoffs into him. Like, no, they shouldn't. There should be a playoffs award on its own for that. What other awards? I forget anything. Oh, TJ Watt, obvious. People are really trying to put on the Miles Garrett. I'm like, when the dude almost breaks the record in 15 games, he's getting the award. Stop.
Yeah, exactly. He just no, in 14, 13 games, he almost broke the record. But imagine he played his full season. He would have broke the record by at least a mile. Yeah, he's definitely the MVP.
And I believe he led the league in pressures. He did, because I have notes for our Super Bowl stuff.
Oh my god, it's the Watt. The Watt family just produce great players. They're just a great family.
Yeah. What
that's incredible.
What else am I missing? Offense Player of the Year, Cooper Kupp. Again, not enough. Walter Payton of the Year, Andrew Wood. I like that. I like that award. So I like that he got that. Yeah, his story I saw his story on Instagram was really nice. Am I forgetting anything?
Offensive rookie.
I said that was Jamar Chase. I said that.
And the defensive player, rookie of the year was Micah Parsons.
The defense, rookie. I saw that.
Yeah, Micah Parsons.
Yeah, so I said them all. There you go. So yeah.
And coach of the year was
I said that too.
Yeah, Mike.
So we're good. Yeah. I'm good. Yeah. So there you go. Easy. We're done. This was the most obvious thing it's ever been. Called it right down the middle. Let's talk about something that's more important. The real trophy that everybody cares about, the Lombardi. Let's talk about Super Bowl preview. Yes. This was hard. This is the hardest Super Bowl I've ever had to pick.
Yes, I agree.
I think I switched my pick 4 times this week, and there's possibility I might do it tomorrow. There's more likely I'm gonna do it again when I have to bet on Sunday. I'm saying, like, I have no. Yeah, this is the hardest I have to pick. Like we went back all the way to like 2009, and I knew who was gonna win outside of like one Patriot loss. Like I knew the Saints were gonna win because I was hard on them. I was on them all year. I love them. So I knew the Packers were gonna win. That Pittsburgh team wasn't that good in 2010. I knew the Giants were gonna win. Deja vu. I knew it.
I did too.
Yeah, I knew the Ravens were going to win because of the last ride from Lou Ray Lewis. No, the NFL was going to find a way. Yeah, I knew that. I knew Seattle was going to win. That Denver team is one of the most overrated teams of all time in 2013. I knew they were going to lose, and they got their ass beat too, and I knew it. I knew that we were going to beat the Seahawks, even though not the way that we did. I knew Denver was going to win. I knew it. That defense was going to lock up Cam Newton. I never liked that Panthers team either. I knew we were going to win 2016, but not the way that we did. But I knew we were going to win. The 17 I was wrong. I almost hated Super Bowl all the time. The easiest one was the one after 53 against the Rams.
Yeah,
that was the easiest Super Bowl to call. I knew they were gonna get schooled. Exactly what happened. What's the next one? I was wrong for San Francisco, even though they were the better team and were literally was whipping Kansas City's ass, and they lose. But I was wrong for that one. So that's 2 Super Bowls I lost.
And we right about Tampa Bay.
Yeah, and I was right about Tampa Bay. Easy. Those 2 I just said literally right on camera. Yeah.
You had a couple of losses.
I have 2.
A couple, but who cares?
So this one tough, absolutely tough. I don't have a clue, especially, and no, I'm gonna save this point because this point is where I'm gonna end our entire discussion with, because so we have Rams, we have Cincinnati Bengals, we got Burrow. What are they? The 4th seed. They're both 4 seeds, right?
Yes, both 4 seeds.
First time ever, right?
First time both 4 seeds made it. Yeah,
both 4 seeds, mind you. One of the 4 seeds didn't they go like 13-4, 12-5, something like that. The Rams
went 12-5.
Yeah, and the other team went 10-7.
Yes.
Wow. I was gonna look at the regular season stuff, and I said no, because these teams are not playing anywhere near the way they played in the regular season. These teams, both these teams are playing significantly better. Not even close. So like everything regular season, I'm gonna do throw it out the window, throw in the garbage, put in the trash. Has nothing to do with how these teams. So I only looked at the last few games that both these teams played, right? So the Rams defense, start there, right? And let's go back at how they looked the last 3 games that they played.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how they played against the Cardinals when they absolutely dominated and destroyed the Arizona Cardinals. I'm almost ready to throw that out the window too, because that Cardinals team looked like they didn't want to study.
They didn't belong there.
Yeah, I'm not even. Yeah, the
Buccaneers.
The Buccaneers. Thank you. Today was a long day, guys. I'm sorry. That defense actually played very well, albeit the Buccaneers offensive line wasn't 100%. But whatever, you play who's in front of you. They absolutely dominated. Von Miller specifically went absolute crazy, but still only won by 3 points because it's Tom Brady. And then 2 weeks ago against the San Francisco 49ers, absolutely shut down the run. They played made Garoppolo throw, and they wound up winning the game. They're down 10. A lot of the media talking about how their run defense is actually stout. I think that's completely fabricated. You played against the Buccaneers. Buccaneers don't run the football. So who cares? You're playing against San Francisco 49ers team who is hurt, not healthy, and they were whipping your ass anyway.
Yeah, and then the Cardinals just didn't belong there.
Yeah, they also don't run the football well either.
They didn't belong there.
So that they stopped the run. I know y'all listen to the conventional media all week, whatever, talking about their run. They didn't play against good running teams, so that's what their running stuff is because it's not focused. Don't worry about it. It'll focus. That's why it's completely fabricated. So I don't want to hear about the run defense. Only thing that really matters to me is their pass rush, because I think their secondary isn't as good as advertised either. Like those Jenny Ramsey stuff. Like I've seen Jenny Ramsey give up a lot of stuff. I don't know about y'all, but from when I'm watching these Rams games, no, he hasn't been playing as well as he's supposed to be. At least in my eyes, he's not playing like the way he used to play in Jacksonville. Just saying. So he's susceptible, and they're going against a trio of wide receivers on the other side of Cincinnati who knows how to go, and they all do different things well. So it's always tough to cover. Versus the other side, we got this the Cincinnati offense, and their weakness obvious is the offensive line, especially with they're playing backups on the right side of the line, right? But there's one thing I want to say that I don't know anybody said. I 100% know nobody said this in the media because I've listened to podcasts and stuff. So you're gonna hear it first in Sports Dynasty. People's talking about how bad this offensive line is and how they're going up against Aaron Donald, how they're going up against Von Miller and Leonard Floyd, who's not that good. I'm just saying. You know what's funny? The Cincinnati Bengals actually went through a pretty grueling gauntlet of good defensive lines and pass rushers. I don't know if y'all noticed this. So, for example, let's go with the Raiders. They had to go against Max Crosby and Yannick Ngakoue. So let's remind them what they've done in that wildcard game. Max Crosby by himself had 4 pressures, 2 quarterback hurries, a sack, and is the second highest pass rushing grade according to PFF with 91.9. So that's a damn good edge rusher who had a breakout season, went absolutely bananas, and went bananas in that game and took it out. Yannick only got a pressure in a hurry, but hey, whatever. The Titans, again, what we said in the preview, which I thought we were going to lose that game, is because that's going to be the nastiest defensive line that they're going to play. Not the best, the nastiest. They're the toughest. They're the ones that are going to take you to the alleyway and take your lunch money. Those are the guys that are going to do it. Yeah, those are nasties, the bullies. Jeffrey Simmons alone, 3 pressures, 3 sacks, and for an interior defensive lineman, had a 74.6 grade on pass rushing, which is really good. He's like what 5th or 6th, something like that. That's not bad at all to have that type of grade for an interior defensive lineman. And then Nico Autry got 2 pressures and 1.5 sacks on his own. Harold Landry in the edge got 3 pressures and a sack and a half on his own. And Buck Dupree, who's also not that good and was not that good of a signing, got 2 pressures and a sack on his own in that Tennessee game. And we're missing like 3 more sacks, by the way, because they had 9 overall. And they took an L. The Chiefs, Chris Jones, 2 pressures, 2 hurries. Should have had a sack, but Burrow freaking spun them out. He also had an 86.7 pass rush grade as an interior defensive lineman. That's the second best, only behind Aaron Donald, who they will be seeing in a few days. Frank Clark did nothing because he's garbage. I literally wrote down my notes. Yeah, literally in my notes. He's a damn train wreck, one of the worst trades possibly in NFL history. That dude is literal waste of space. Garbage. And they're stuck with him too. Yeah, he has a big cap hit this year coming up. That dude sucked. And I knew he sucked when he was in Seattle too. Anyway, Melvin Ingram, who that was a miracle signing. He did so well for the Chiefs this year. 4 pressures, 2 hurries, a sack. And a 77 PFF grade, and just the Chiefs alone was really good. He was amazing. They took an L. And that's just in the playoffs. They've also had to play Myles Garrett. I'm going to say just once because the next time playing was week 18. Nobody played. They played Myles Garrett. They took a big L in that one, though. They played TJ Watt twice. They beat the hell out of the Steelers twice. They played Nick Bosa, and it took overtime for them to lose. They played Rashawn Gary, Green Bay's breakout pass rusher. It took overtime for them to lose that, too. Harold Landry, as they play in the playoffs. Joey Bosa, they got their ass beat in that game. Max Crosby in the playoffs. Aaron Donald, they'll be playing him in a few days. Leonard Floyd playing them in a few days. Yannick Ngakoue, they play him in the wildcard round. And Robert Quinn, who is 20th in pressures. They played him when they played the Bears, and they lost that game too. The guys I just mentioned, those are 11 names I named, and they are all top 20 in pressures. Those are the guys that they've played all season. That was the regular season, all regular / playoffs. Those are top 20. There's more. They play more guys in the top 30. I just didn't want to put that.
Yeah, you pretty much put the point.
So you're getting my point. They've played ridiculous pass rushers all year long, and they fared well for the most part.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell very resilient. Look at one of those offensive lines that get punched in the mouth, but they'll get back up. They'll like, all right, the bend don't break, which is what you need, especially from a very young and very suspect offensive line. What I think they will improve in that, which they definitely will next year in the draft. But yeah, I agree. That's gonna be tough for me.
Nigga, this is the best this line they're gonna play.
For me, my issue was, damn, that offensive line. I mentioned all that right there. But it's like they found ways to overcome that. But this is really hard for me too, because it's like, fine, I say which defense is gonna show up. To me, it was defense that showed up this playoffs.
Because they were not good during the regular season.
Yeah, they definitely showed up. And I was like, okay, fine. But then it's when you start the playoffs, you're 0-0, anything can happen. But the Rams is like, the way that they were constructed, it looks like it's finally about to pay off.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, they keep on shutting me up, saying I keep on betting on their demise, and they keep on saying, Trevor, shut up. We're still here. You got it. It just seems like that hard work about to pay off, those big trades, and trying to build within. They were trying to build from free agency and drafting. And not about the free agency and trade because you didn't have a draft pick in like 5 years. But it's starting to pay off. It's starting to pay. Now the question is, can they do it? The pressure of playing. I mean, it's a home game. Yeah, it's relatively a home game because you're playing your own stadium. But it's like it's a different kind of home game now. There's a kind of home game now. This is for all the marbles, and it's like, can they handle the pressure of doing what Tampa Bay did last year in the own stadium? Because there's a lot of pressure. Now, granted, there's not a lot of the love and the how am I gonna say it? The Rams fans. You know how in other cities, other teams, they like the media coverage that other teams get.
Mm-hmm.
Like they really like, yeah, this is our team. I don't see that with the Rams. I think the LA is like, oh, they're here. Who cares? They're in the Super Bowl. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's cool. So that's nice.
But I like how you said that because you know what they're gonna show? There's a whole bunch of freaking celebrities because they're in Hollywood.
Yeah.
You know how many? There should be over and under for that in betting. How many celebrities we're gonna find in the stands as the game goes on? Yeah. Over and under 20. We'll make that bet at the house when we watch it at the party.
But like the pressure of them delivering, is it going to happen? Now Matthew Stafford is literally playing the biggest game of his career right now, and it's like, can he do it? Can he do it?
What's funny is that he played the biggest game of his career all of January. You know what I mean?
Touche. But yeah, that was my concern. It's like, damn, who's gonna show up? And it's like, I don't know. I really, truly do not know what's gonna play out. I think it's one of the more Super Bowls that we are going to watch. That's that we really don't know the winner is gonna be. And it's like it's something fresh, it's something new. It's like it's not the same old people all over again.
Yeah,
Like,
so they say this is the first one in 20 years or something like that doesn't host a Brady, Manning, San Francisco or Roethlisberger.
Since
like 04 or something
2003.
No, 3,
yeah. But but I don't know. I really truly don't.
You still don't know.
I really truly don't know. I thought I had it.
Yeah, when it started, I had Rams.
I had the Rams too. But
then I keep sitting there thinking about it, and then I picked the Bengals. And then 3 days ago, I picked the Rams. Then yesterday, I'm like, I'm pick the Bengals.
Yeah.
And now to this morning, when I was at work, I said I'm pick the Rams.
No, but another thing is now where I also said the Bengals. I picked the Bengals too. Like, no, I don't know, because now, what if you mentioned all those defensive linemen they had went through throughout the season, especially in the gauntlet they went through in the playoffs, and they fared well against them. How am I going to feel when how much be confident saying, yo, they're going to do it again against the Rams when, hey, they may got lucky the last 3 times.
This is the best one they're facing,
and it's the best one. Like, yo, what if they beat the hell out of them? What if they beat the hell out of them? I don't know.
And like that, you said that because in order for the Rams to win this game, they have to beat the hell out of the Bengals and don't stop like Kansas City did. They have to keep stomping them out. If this game is close, I am very, very confident the Bengals going to win this game.
Okay.
Do you know how many times? There's another point I want to bring up. Do you know how many times that the Rams should have choked this entire playoff series away?
Oh, at least
2 to 3 times.
2, yeah.
I say twice because the San Francisco, they actually came back. But Tampa Bay,
that was literally storybook written, saying, yo, there's no way they're gonna choke this one. But I thought they're gonna choke this one. I say, yo, they're gonna choke this one, but they ended up pulling it away.
Actually, no, bull crap. And last game when they were coming back, that dropped interception by Jaquiski Tartt. Right. That should end the game right there.
Yeah, that would end the game.
So they almost choked twice in the last 2 games, and they got away with it. That's not happening with Burrow.
They kind of remind. I'm not gonna compare them to the Patriots of yesterday. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm trying to say is when you play it like for me,
I've heard it like 3 times today.
I'm not gonna do that. But I'm saying that when when you played with New England, right, and you had them down, especially when Tom Brady was on the team, you had to keep. You had like for you. And once New England had you with a big lead, that was it. Like, you're old, you're done. Stomping them, keep on going. But you couldn't give them a chance. If you were playing against the Patriots, you had to really beat on them and do not let them come back, because they come back, it's over for you. I feel the same way about this way too. Like, they're a very resilient team. They're a very resilient team. So I really can't pick a winner. You want to pick a winner right now? I simply
it's
can't.
Tough.
I simply cannot.
And there's more stuff to confuse us because now they got to deal with the best player in the league this year in Cooper Kupp. And you know what? To be honest, so what? Like, the biggest thing that they have to do is not let them score. He can go down the field, but don't let him score points in terms of touchdown. And the Bengals have shown all playoffs long they can stop people in the red zone when they have to. Ask Kansas City.
3 points in the second half.
That's what I'm saying. As the Tennessee Titans, they didn't do it. They called almost a pick 6 down there when they finally got to the red zone. As the Raiders, they've done it all playoffs long against better and then better and then better competition. They've done it. They shut out Tyreek Hill the whole freaking second half. They did it. You know, like if they can do it, and this coaching staff shows something. And you know what? Another thing that I forgot about: Zach Taylor was part of Sean McVay's staff. Yeah. So people not really putting this into perspective. They don't think that he might know a couple things about this offensive scheme. Because McVay can go ahead and change things up, which he's not known for doing, by the way. But let's say he does change a couple of things up. At the end of the day, your premise is still your premise, and he knows it because he was there. So it makes me wonder. You don't think that Zach Taylor, especially the pretty good coaching job he's done all playoffs long, especially with adjustments, something else Sean McVay doesn't know how to do very well. You don't think he's gonna have something up his sleeve? A couple of little secret things up his sleeve to take out and try going against his old coach, his old mentor. See, there's some storylines here.
I'm glad you mentioned that actually because this is
because no one's talking about that.
Because this is gonna say a
See,
lot.
Media sucks.
Yeah, I didn't mention that because now it gave me something I thought right now. For not Zach Taylor, for Sean McVay. This is your second Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think now it's one thing to get out coached by Belichick in 2019. We get it, as Belichick. It's going to happen. There's no shame in that. But you can't get out coached by Zach Taylor. You cannot. You cannot get out coached by Zach Taylor. If he does, let's say if they lose this game. If they lose this game, it's a whatever happens, happens. But to get out coached and out classed like he did against Belichick with Zach Taylor, then it's like, okay, now we have to look at you like, yo, you're supposed to be this boy genius, to be this genius. What happened? Zach Taylor came into the season in the hot seat. Now he's set. He's not going anywhere.
There is a high possibility he might get extended in a couple of weeks.
Oh, hell, listen.
There's a high possibility.
He should. I would have extended him with maybe Kansas City. I'm like, yeah, we got it. He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. The same way they treated Marvin Lewis when he was in Cincinnati and they didn't do anything. That's how they should treat Zach Taylor. He's not going anywhere. You'll be the longest tenured Bengal coach ever because you're not going on this run alone, unless he completely screws up immensely. Which knowing Cincinnati,
he'd be due for that.
Knowing Cincinnati, they're very patient with their coaches. So, which says a lot because whatever. But he's good. He's not going anywhere. But you cannot be out coached by Zach Taylor. There's no way. You can't do it. Especially someone who's in his first playoff run as a coach. No, you can't do this. And if we do, if he doesn't out coach, we're gonna talk about this, right? We're gonna
Monday's episode's gonna be funny.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
I have a feeling it's gonna be boring though. Not to like diminish our own product, but I don't think it's gonna be like in terms of like the usual joking that we do.
Right.
I don't know if we're gonna say much when it comes. I think we're gonna have a nice little classic showdown. Which I just changed my mind 3 times in this episode.
Over for a winner?
Yeah.
I can't pick a winner. I can't do it.
You have to, right?
Fine.
Because what the hell's the point?
Fine.
You have to.
For same I just said, I think it's gonna happen. I think Sean McVay make our coach in this game. I think he might. And it's stuff when I say stuff like that, and you noticed it. It be the stuff that no one thinks about. I'm like, wait a minute. The little thing little tidbit, like, wait a minute. What does that have to do with? Yes. I think it's gonna happen. So I'm gonna go with Zach Taylor, Joe Burrow, and Burrox, his boy, and the Bengals to win the Super Bowl. I'm gonna win. I'm picking them to win this game because, yes, I'm gonna pick them. Yes,
I'm scared.
I'm gonna pick them. Screw it. All I know is that
I don't want to jinx them. I'm scared.
All I know is that if the Bengals win, this guy right here for his boy.
I'll be going to credit card debt.
For his boy, yeah.
My credit is beautiful. It's about to go down. It is. No, I'm lying because taxes is tax season. I'm gonna get my taxes in a few weeks because I pay everything back. Yeah, so but I will go into credit card debt beforehand because I'm buying all that Super Bowl stuff. What? The jersey, the tee, them t-shirts are expensive, by the way. They like $40. I said, what the fluff? Oh nah, these dudes is crazy.
I mean,
t-shirt of $40. Not even Tom Brady's clothes is that expensive, and that mother fluffer be putting up ridiculous prices in his websites.
The Cincinnati Bengals had their first Super Bowl in like 30 years.
So they're gonna pay for. I know they are. I'm just saying, as just a normal consumer, like, dude, $40 for a t-shirt.
Imagine when they win the actual Super Bowl t-shirt. They win the championship t-shirts. Oh, they're gonna sell like hotcakes over there.
You're right. I have to pay attention. I have to have Fanatics like in my phone ready, and just refresh until they put it on the store, and then buy it quick because it's gonna get sold out.
First of all,
quick.
If the Bengals win the Super, first of all, the Bengals already prepared that which I think is a great idea, and we should all follow suit.
I am. I'm not going to work on Monday.
Oh, I was. Anyway, we're talking about the after the fact. Yeah. Damn, man. First of all, it's going to be Valentine's Day. People going to be in love. And if the Bengals win the Super Bowl, they're going to be crazy.
My man says it's going to be baby boomers.
Yes, baby, yes.
Part 2 in Cincinnati.
Yes, yeah. You're going to see a whole bunch of pregnancies
come out of that city.
Come out of that city in the next couple of months saying, yo, honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. Instead of them calling them their era of babies going to be in Cincinnati, in that Cincinnati area, Kentucky area, Burrow babies. Burrow babies. Yep.
Yeah, I wonder how many Burrows or Joes or Josephs are gonna be named after that.
I'll tell you right now, I should patent that. Say, yo, I'm a Burrow baby. No, I patent that ish, man. I'm gonna that's a good idea. Come on, tell me that's not good. That's good. But other than that, you gonna pick a winner now?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bengals because I chose them twice out of 4 times today. I wanted to pick them since yesterday. Then I changed my mind during work. Then I changed my mind before the show. I changed my mind during the show. And I'm changing mine now. I'm going to go with the Bengals. And I'm going to tell you one reason. There's another reason why.
Okay.
Because all the football analytic, not scientific data, I'm talking about just breaking down film and stuff, that analytics, that all points to the Rams. But what year is this?
2022.
What season is this?
Oh, this is the season of hell.
Yeah, this is the 2021-22 season, right?
Yeah, season of hell.
Oh, when the hell does football analytics prove anything this year?
No, it doesn't.
No. Literally, both of Jacksonville's wins is the opposite of football analytics. And you know, whack teams, you know, like bum teams, they find a way to win some games. Well, usually against competition that's closer to them. They beat the Bills and Colts. What? That's this season. The Bengals are in the Super Bowl. They were what, 4-12 or something like that the year before? Something like that, right? Or 4-11-1, something like that.
Yeah.
I know they had tied last year. What? Like,
what kills me?
San Francisco's in the NFC Championship game. Half their team got hurt again, and they were in an NFC Championship game and were up 10 in the fourth quarter.
That's just
what?
Just the NFL.
This is the NFL of 2021. All logic flies out the window.
Yes. This is also the same Bengals team that lost to
Mike White, which I might have a musical surprise soon. We'll see if I get to finish where I started.
Who the hell is Mike White? Like, now you forgot about him.
I didn't.
I bet you forgot about Mike White, didn't you? No, talking about people.
Oh, they forgot. I didn't.
I bet you about. I mean, you live in New York, you can't forget about him. But yeah. Anyway, I think we're done here, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him. We'll go with Barrocks. It has nothing to do with bias, by the way. Absolute none. Because my brain is like, no, it's gonna be the Rams. And my heart is like, Barrocks. But then I'm like, wait, every time I listen to my brain, I lost money this year. And not because I'm stupid. It's not because I'm stupid. It's because the season is stupid. That's why.
It's just saying, you know what? Screw you guys.
Screw logic.
Screw logic. Screw makes common sense. Just
yeah, just take it out. That's literally what this season's been about the entire year. It's been that.
And we're gonna see. You're gonna spend your money in betting, and we're gonna take it.
Only the dumbasses get money because they don't know what they're talking about. If you know what you're talking about, you're not making money. That's sad. Yeah. Same thing's happening in NBA, by the way.
We're not gonna talk about the NBA. We'll talk about the NBA on the next episode, which be on the lookout for, because that episode of the NBA show is going to be bananas. Because not only am I going to go ham and destroy certain people, my other cohorts will be doing the exact same thing. You can check this out very soon. We should be out.
I'm assuming Sunday. Depends how long y'all take to give it to me tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna take care of that real quick. Also, it may be we have a treat for you guys. Well, I'll post it in the group for the
today.
The announcements today to make sure that it's gonna be all settled. We have a treat for you guys, so I'm definitely gonna put that out right there. We'll let you know very soon as possible. Besides that, we are on Apple Podcasts. Just type our names in, and you can find us there. We're also available on any other podcast platform that you choose to use, and also, we're also on Facebook and Instagram. Type us names there, and you'll see us there. And also, you can always rely on us to give you great content. You will always rely on us to be there and available. You can't say the same thing about James Harden nor Ben Simmons.
I'm done.
Peace, love, and applesauce.